The source? What is this cryptic nonsense? Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass. That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin-eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private. Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons. I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions. That is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin-eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. that I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
All right. It's not the end of this story. This part, at least.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
All right. We in here, boys? Tune ourselves. See the sword. Alright. It's kind of sick. What? Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong here. Do I have to go to the actual place? Dude, I want to be able to get back here though. Why is this not responding? I think I gotta accept this quest from this guy first. Okay, now I can attune. There we go. Getting a little worried there for a second. Trying to see where the hell I am going. Alright. Alright. Gotta find Aetherites here first. Bingo. Alright, so we got that one. We need to move to Cabinet of Curiosity. Oh wait, isn't there a guy I gotta talk to there too? Wait, is it this way? Ah, crap. It is. Oh wait, it's probably at the end of this thing. Nope. Even if I have to jump down here. Oh wait, I can't even jump over this now. Alright. I'm gonna be quiet for the piece of the story. Oh wait, they're not even talking. Never mind. I think I have the auto text going too fast. I can't read that fast. Okay. I mean, ask me what this person said. I saw one word, Crystarium, and Curiosity, and Catless. You can just wait. I need to slow that down just a little bit. Like, I mean, basically I exchanged stuff with this chick. That's all I need to know, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. Alright, I go upstairs. Aetherite, baby. Let's go. Now, it said at the end of Stormbringers, or Stormblood, that I need to fucking... I need to do the Crystal Tower, right? Hey, there's a dead guy right here. Hey, how you doing? Level 80 dancer. Must be nice. Look at this. Damn. I gotta get my game up. Look at this. It's not even, it's in all crafted gear. Just jump over this. right. Oh, 2 seconds here. Nice. All right, I got them all. All right, so now that I've done that, There are actually people here? There we go. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. This is an alliance shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if I get to do this. Let's see, people finder, party finder. Yeah, I'd assume so. Routine is definitely bad. I don't think I did this right. Duty Finder and this. Okay, so I gotta get out of Duty Finder. Damn it. Just like that. Man, if I get anybody to join me on this, it would be a miracle. Well, I guess I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. Hell's Judgment. Alright, I continue on with these quests while waiting for party members, because apparently you need 24 fucking people for this fucking quest, which is ridiculous. Phase what, 3? instead of the application. That's fine, because I'm streaming on YouTube right now anyway, and I didn't want to stop watching. I don't know how to share my link for YouTube streams. Was that Lionheart? Yeah, Lionheart. Yes. Yes, sir. I could, but I have to get to it. Hold on. Like, let's see, hold on. Let's go here and here and there and there and there, and then come here and then there and then boom boom. There you go, Groot. Yeah. Because it was on PlayStation 1 and just how things were done back in the day. All right. There's absolutely no shot that I get a full alliance to join me on this fucking quest. There's just no way this happens. Final Fantasy 14.
Welcome to the
13 has
Ocular,
two
my private
sequels.
study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow Scions. To put it simply, they are here in the First. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine.
Yeah, I have them muted in the stream, Muskie, because they're talking about bullshit.
In the space of a single hour,
they're not talking about bullshit, but they're talking about Final Fantasy VIII. It's a Final Fantasy day.
Also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence. And thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions,
Muskie, I'm curious.
Yustola and
Did you see a
recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize?
Did you get a notification when I went live? Like on your phone? I bet you didn't. Hit the bell icon. That's what they all say, right? Hit the bell icon.
The art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master, Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between
hit the
worlds
bell
with relative
icon.
freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me,
And make sure you like the video.
they are stranded here, unable to return. We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all
Man,
but
that boy is
abandoned
flooding.
the
Those are Michael
endeavor
Jackson
Urianger
pants right
shared
there.
with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes.
No, multitude still
Amongst
here.
those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction.
Kind of mad you guys know what the Barbie
Nor have
movies
their
look
efforts
like.
been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all
So
else,
Muskie,
I would suggest you track down your
beginning of
comrades and
this
hear the tale
expansion
from their
is
lips.
extremely story
I
heavy.
shall of course
So
be
it's
happy
like
to
just
assist in these reunions, and you need
unlocking
not make
all
any
the
decisions
circumstances
regarding
and
your
shit
involvement
and-
until you are certain of where you stand.
you know, eventually
Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have
We'll get
found a
into
way
some
to help your
fights,
friends
but-
return home.
I got a new shield and new sword, so you know what's up.
What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least? Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around. This
More
is the
story
Musica
time.
Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
Oh, it's time for me to buy some weapons. I mean, armor.
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The Gilyu cap. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil. A word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be but I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. Avan Kerm Sin?
What? What language was that?
I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
Berry bitches.
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital tongue. This fine gentleman is a friend from a distance, and we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from his home.
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snay Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand.
Why does she talk like she should be fat? But she's not fat.
Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come, come.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
get out of here. I'm a tank. I'm supposed to have 8,000 health. Oh no, some of these bosses hit hard as fuck, dude. I need a little bit of this. I'm just doing the story quest right now, but you know. Oh wait, this is down. Ow, see? Yes. I just bought it for a month. No. Well, that's not true. You get one, I think you get one max character, and it depends on the class that you choose. So some classes you get at max to start. Others you have to build. I think the original classes you have to just level, but the newer classes you can start at like level 50 or something like that. Max level is level 80 though, I think. Yeah, I'm a Manthra. Male cat race.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
Man, what you been through, dude? You got like blood all over your axe and shit?
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source, a daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their gods to... I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the First. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant, Minfilia, and my friends. They surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? 100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the First. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Man, this is super story heavy, man. Every person I talk to has gotta like talk to me for like a year. It's like I have so much to tell you. It's like
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest? I was not aware the room was haunted. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the Flood of Light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armoreng. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armoreng? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Alright, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna pick up some Apex and go from there.
Thank you guys for watching.